Hello YouTube, welcome to Sunday in the Shop. We got out an oldie but a goodie. Our old VHS camcorder. Always had to make sure this door was open, not tilted to get that open there, but we'll pause here and we'll get this thing rolling. We have a video in here of jet trails, which I took. It's my production, so I can show it. So let me pause here and get this thing going here. "10 years ago. I've had this thing probably since about, I think I might have bought it like 2005, but this has 1,000 times digital zoom, but if you already had a camera with digital zoom, you know what that means. It's not going to be that good. You'd probably go 50 times optical, and then that's it. You know, digital's always been grainy, not good, but this is coming in pretty good here. If it wasn't for the trees. I want to show you this. This is an air cannon that I built. That T thing, that's the valve. This was a smaller valve used to unload that, but I modified it, just used like a trigger on a blowgun backwards. Don't want to talk over myself, but here's what it looks like. I'm glad this popped up here. So I got rid of that valve and I just used the trigger backwards on a blowgun, but I've never made a video on this because it's such a deadly thing. It shoots golf balls. This is my old shop. I had like a little room in my shop where I closed off with a door with a wood stove, and shell just full of junk and everything. It's an old building, old shop building, but I actually made a piece down here that goes down a piece of pipe so I can spin around like on a tripod. Someday I may get it out. I really don't want to post a video. They'll probably not monetize. Okay, we'll do this again. This is my old shop. Like back in like 2006, 2005. We still had the Christmas lights up. Well, 2007 is when this is filmed. But it was just part of the big shed that was closed off. There was a wall there where the shelf is and the door and big toolbox. Sorry if it's hard to see this. I really don't want to just... That's an old stove I had built. Had to turn the volume down because there's music playing. Poster on the wall. Oh, the door, I should say. And about enough of that. We'll see what else we can find. This was probably the best tape to show you. Well, here we got a little more. Had a little 13-inch TV out there. We'll just let this roll. So I have an old bottle collection. That's a well pump. It's not a hit and miss engine, in case anybody's gonna have. Like 100, I had a little shelf with a door to close, with my stereo receiver in it. It's something I got from Best Buy, Insignia brand. The radio quit, but I still have the receiver amp. It's like 100 watts. And I do have a little small tuner, radio tuner, so. That's when I was just first working on the Canon. And had parts. Ordered it from a guy online. I tried finding him and never did. The valve was called like a Mahler valve or something. It had a nickname, but said it used that small silver valve you see mechanism. That's like for brakes on a semi, but I didn't need that. I just took a blowgun used for a trigger and I modified it and everything. There's like your plunger thing inside where it holds air. It's kind of complicated. You use there to hold the plunger shut, and then when you let go of the air pressure, it lets the big plunger open up. So That was kind of cobbled. I redid that because it leaked. I had sealer on it. And that's off in the distance, some police lights. So we'll pause, see what else we can find. Okay, here's how you load this thing. You see that hole? That gray piece of pipe can turn. See where it's cut out? You put your golf ball, then you just close it up. So this gray piece of pipe here turns. You put the golf ball in the hole, then you turn the piece. Said I redid that. That was a junky idea. I had epoxy and stuff on there. I ended up redoing that with a better fitting. And then shortening the barrel. That's a special piece of plastic. It's a certain kind of drain pipe, so a golf ball will fit in it. So you can't use like just 1.5 inch pipe from the store. It's like a thin-walled, a sink drain type pipe. See if we can keep the camera in on here. So if the quality's bad, we're doing our best to video it. That was done remote controlled. I stood back and filmed it. I had some plastic wiffle balls that were same shape as a golf ball. That had duct tape on them. I was shooting them against the garage wall. You can see where I totally redid that valve. It's got an actual fitting and everything, T-fitting. It will shoot a golf ball through a 1/2 inch piece of plywood, no problem. Way before my YouTube days. Well, it's finally on YouTube, I guess. I just don't want everybody out there to see this. Well, not too many people watch my... That little brace that holds the barrel, and that piece of plastic just decorative with all the holes, make it look like a machine gun. Well, that's a picture of the moon. Let's pause. Let a little clip of this go. And that's how good it'll zoom in on the moon. It's like a small telescope. And that's different colors. Like in your camera, you can pick different colors. Make it psychedelic. And enough of that. Okay, we're going to rewind the tape back. Maybe we'll show a little, we could have showed a little more of the jet trails, but it's a controversial thing. You know, why they're spraying them and everything, but I'll give you a walk around why it's winding. This was the top of the line. JVC. Bought at a store called Rex's. Let me zoom back out here. There. Let me crank you up here. But this is top of the line of all the features it has. I still get confused because the tracking is the volume, you have to press it, and it just drives me nuts because you know your VHS tape got off and you had to sit there and turn the tracking on it. And here's your telephoto where you zoom in and out, which was easy. You put your hand, I had it just right. You put your hand, I was right into this, boy. I was Mr. Video Camera. There's two versions to record, M or A, and I always had the best one. Right now I got this plugged in because the battery's low. I don't even know if you can buy a battery for this. See how it clips on the back? I should have bought an extra one. They had a heavy duty battery in Walmart, of all places, back then. I don't know if you can read any of that stuff. Your jack, press, and hold. Backlight. There's your microphone. There's your backlight. Lens. I don't know if anybody. I could take a picture of that. They knew it, where you could tell what kind of lens this really had. It's 25 times optical. I'll snap a photo of that when I'm done. So once you get past that, it's pretty nasty. But as far as scenery, like looking out the hills, 25 was all I needed to look at stuff. But I could really zoom in on it. Well, there it is again. Duh. Oh well. But that's what got me, see. I wasn't that smart. 1,000 times digital zoom. Well, if you ever had a camera digital zoom, you know it's not that great a quality. I think we've looked over it enough. We may give you one more clip of the jet trails once it rewinds. I don't know what this would be worth as a collectible now. I mean, some stuff's never really going to be collectible, but we'll pause here and we may throw something else in this video. We're kind of running out of ideas, and I'd seen this. I'd got it out a few weeks ago and had it hanging out in the workshop. I thought, well, we'll just throw this on a Sunday video. Play with an old camcorder. If I ever find the adapter, I may take some videos and post on YouTube, you know, where you can do the adapter, but I haven't found a good one. I've looked on Amazon. I want a quality one that's going to convert, and I really don't want to spend the time learning that stuff, how to get it in my computer. But it would make some neat video, though. It really would, because this thing could really zoom in. But we'll be back. Hang in there. Things are kind of slow, but with the weather changing, I get kind of bored. I look forward to seeing what's out there to watch on the weekend. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back. This is some more footage when I built this. I said that was all cobbled. I had to put the T fitting in it. But we're going to try to get the camera instead of you. We was using the zoom on the tripod to zoom in on this screen. This might be better. Well, that's kind of some boring footage. Geez, you can talk, you can say it. Yeah, I said that was junky, epoxy that. You know, I can only put 60 pounds of pressure because of the type of pipe. It will explode. It's not the heavy duty pipe, the big round white part. I said, I had that big valve on the back. I took it off and modified it to just use a trigger off a blowgun. He pulled the trigger. That valve right there, you don't need it. I made a small cannon out of that. I really don't want to show it either. I made a small cannon to use that valve that shoots AA batteries. Like I said, I really don't want to post stuff on YouTube, especially right now. Things are kind of fussy. My ammo can, they demonetized my ammo can video and they gave it back at the end of the day. But I still have a pop-up ad, not a regular ad. It's just one of the things that's going to have to get sorted out on YouTube. I guess this is the time to rant about it. Here's my old Sears air compressor. Trip down memory lane, home videos with not2fast4u2c. I own all this, so if you're watching this, this is all my footage. I can reload it and do what I want with it. I might even put it in the description. All the video footage in here belongs to me. With a box of parts and stuff. Oh my god, I probably got $200 into that cannon. Building on a coffee table, or a card table up behind the house. And there's some more jet trail stuff, which I was doing my best to zoom in. Somebody could try to pause that and see if they can make it better, but enough of that. And we'll add one little thing in here. I take my glasses off because I'm right behind the camera, right here. I got this for just under $5, like $4.87 or something at Menards. I might not even take a picture of it. I mean, you could pause on it. I don't know if other people know what I mean. If you do, let me know. You pause, take a snapshot, put it in your computer, then you can do whatever you want with it. Okay. It is kind of cheesy because it will not light with it turned down. You can turn it way down. Okay. See? But it's supposed to be refillable. I got it mostly for heat shrink tubing. I tried to solder with it. Good luck. I tried to solder with it. It just didn't work out too great. I had one I could solder wires with. But it's not bad. I've already played with it, probably used half the fuel. It is refillable. I will buy a container of it. If it lasts till I'm done playing with this, I will spend the $4 or $5 for the fuel. But there's so many times I wanted one of these, like heat shrink to me, heat stuff up, or emergency repair with glue sticks. So let me reach up here and grab a glue stick. Dick, boy, I can't talk this week. You're gonna melt a glue stick really fast. You know, you're gonna melt that. Boy, I just keep doing that. Jeez. Don't laugh, happens to all of us. Anyway, no time to edit. Like I said, this is live. None of my tricks putting tape. That's white first aid tape, electric tape on my lighter. That's one of my things I do. I'm out doing something, I got a piece of tape. Well, the battery symbol's low. We've had enough. I will snap a couple pictures of this though. So thanks for watching this week. Maybe we'll get a little more interesting as the winter gets going here of things to show on Sunday. So thanks a lot for tuning in. We'll see you next time.